The Last Night with the Fish. In the narrow alleys of an old town lived a chubby orange cat named Pasha. Once, Pasha had a loving owner, a kind old woman named Esmat. Every day he would sit by her side and fall asleep in her warm embrace. But since Esmat passed away, Pasha had been left all alone. The small, old house was now empty, and every night, Pasha would sit on the steps, filled with a deep sorrow, remembering the days he spent with her. Pasha's only comfort was a small fish that Esmat had kept in an aquarium. Every day, Pasha would sit by the aquarium and look at the fish with his sad eyes. Over time, the fish and Pasha became close companions. Even though neither could speak, their hearts understood one another. Days passed quickly, and Pasha grew weaker. He no longer had the energy to wander the streets or search for food. He would simply sit by the aquarium and watch the fish. Pasha felt that his time was drawing near. One night, as the full moon shone brightly in the sky, Pasha went to the window and gazed at the moon. His eyes were tired and heavy. He returned to the aquarium and looked at the small fish with affection. A moment later, the fish gently turned in the water and took its last breath. Now that he had lost his only friend, Pasha lay down beside the aquarium. In that moment, he felt a deep sorrow in his heart. He closed his eyes and heard a comforting sound in his ears, the voice of Esmat calling out to him. The next morning, as the first rays of sunlight filtered through the window, Pasha's still body was found next to the aquarium. He had peacefully passed away, just like the small fish. But in the sky, if you looked closely, you could see Pasha playing in a beautiful garden under the full moon with Esmat and their little fish. He was no longer alone and had found peace once again, reunited with his loved ones.